All right, what's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Um, Abortion versus deadbeats. Should you look at the people who had abortions the same way you look at deadbeat dads? Now, I'm not talking about people who've like been raped or people who have health issues and they may die. I'm not talking about that at all. Just people who've had sex, gotten pregnant, then backed out of it, and then went back to having sex. Um, just like when people talk about deadbeat dads, they say, you need to be a man and handle your responsibility. I think that falls into play with this. Like, you know, somebody has an abortion usually to dodge their responsibility. So I don't see him any different as a deadbeat. Um, when you say, well, if you have unprotected sex, that's what you get. And sometimes, I have to put this in there. Sometimes people don't have unprotected sex and get pregnant, but people have protected sex and condoms break, or you on a pill, but you just happen to be in that 1 percentile. It's not the norm, but it does happen. Um, but for the people who get pregnant and say, I just don't want kids right now, I think they're deadbeats. I think they're deadbeats to the same degree as of a person who would have, because there are some people who just had an abortion, and and there are some people who had multiple, like it's as a form of birth control to a degree, So I don't think that's cool. The same way they tell a guy, why do you keep popping out these babies left and right? Well, why do you keep having abortions left and right if you can't take care of them? Because that plays more on reckless sexual behavior than just parenting. Because if you get pregnant once, okay, but if you get pregnant 2, 3, 4, 5 times, it's safe to say that you're not protecting yourself. You know. Um, Another thing is it's my choice. Well, if it's your choice to do that, what if a guy says it's my choice to walk away? Like, how is that any different? You know. Uh, Same thing to a degree when people say it's my body. I think people need to look up the definition of a fetus for one. I really do. Um, but when you say it's my body, what is the difference with a guy saying it's my body? I don't want to work myself into the ground for 18 years for something I didn't want. You see what I'm saying? I don't want to. I don't want to destroy myself. I'm not trying to cover up being a deadbeat. I'm just saying that they both correlate. I think being a deadbeat either way is wrong. But at the same time, I also think that you can't hold you can't hold an abortion like, oh, it's okay, you can do whatever you want, and then say somebody's a deadbeat dad because of the things that come after. Like, and I'll give you an example. When kids get into it with their mother, mother or somebody else, every now and then, who really must have lost their mind, every now and then make the statement, well, your mother took care of you, she could have never had you. In what world do you think that's even humanely positive to say? Oh, okay. Oh, my mama did me a favor because she had me. Oh, thank you. I owe you. But it will come off very. But if a guy said to to a child, look, well, I didn't have to have you. He would, I gave your mama money to abort you. Like, we didn't have to do this. He would be completely the scum of the earth. So I'm trying to say that this scum of the earth mentality is prevalent on both sides. And I think people need to really take it into consideration. Because at the end of the day, one person, if you don't want to have a kid or you don't want to take care of a kid, whether you aborted the kid or whether you don't or you walked away, I mean, to a degree, you ask the kid if they want to live, 9 times out of 10 they tell you yes, you're living. So to a degree, I hold that sometimes to a higher standard because the kid had no say so. I mean, you can grow up with disdain for a person who wasn't there for you, but at least you're still living. You get what I'm saying? So that's my thought on that, man. I'm out.